Oh, it's been said a bard's life can often be a hard life, or hill and jail to rove and always move from town to town. And some folk have inquired if ever we grow tired of ranging all around the world and never settling down.
But one should be a little wary of remaining stationary, 'cause comfortable is lovely, but it's not the way we grow. When life starts to unravel, pick up your pack and travel. You'll find a strange serenity in places you don't know. Wriggle-dee-dum-dee-doo-rat-terry-o-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before. Adventures waiting further down the road. It's waiting for you further down the road. You've got no map for showing which direction you are going.
But why start on a journey if you know where it will end?
And once you recognize,
To anticipate surprise, you'll relish every twist and turn that lies around the bend. Wriggle-dee-dum-dee-doo-da-terry-o-dee-da-dee-da-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before. Adventures waiting further down the road. It's waiting for you further down the road. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. La-da-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. La-da-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. The world has got its demons. There are many reasons why you'd find it harder to be brave than be afraid. But every life could use some danger. Every friend was once a stranger. Ships are safe in harbor, but that's not why ships are made. Wriggle-dee-dum-dee-doo-da-terry-o-dee. Dee, a fwit-dee-dee-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before. Adventures waiting further down the road. It's waiting for you further down the road. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. La-da-da-da-da-lie-da-lie. Adventures waiting further down the road. Let's go! Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. La-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. La-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Greetings, adventurers! 'Tis I, Paulo Garbanzo, your Dungeon Master storyteller for tonight. I have a new game for everyone here tonight. It is Decide Your Personal Endangerment. That's right. It's kind of a choose-your-own-adventure story, but we can't use the word choose-your-own-adventure because that's apparently been copyrighted. So, decide your personal endangerment. I have a thesaurus. Well, my friends, basically with tonight's adventure, what we're going to do is I've got the city of Magecroft in my head, written in storybooks, more like spiral notebooks from here to eternity. And basically, we're going to walk through the city. We're going to discover new places, new things with your help. So we're going to walk through the town. There's a little bit of adventure. There's things going on. And then basically you get to decide what happens. Maybe roll of a die, flip a coin, group decision. I don't know. Whatever. Dipe. That's right. That's what we're calling it. Decide your personal endangerment. Bam. All right. Well, I'd like to say hi to everybody. Zalani, Dracula's stepdaughter, BLC Blondie, Skylark's here, Lord Sirius. Sirius? 1971. Yeah. All right. Of course, Reverend Tommy's in the background there somewhere. I just saw him a little while ago. Johnny O Twitch. All right. Zalani, everybody. Great to see you on over here tonight. We're just hanging out. We're having fun. If you have questions about anything, you want to know deeper secrets about the world of Magecroft, ask them. Because half the time I've got the answer. The other half the time, I'll just make it up. So, without further ado, notebooks that have been tossed over my shoulder quite a few times, actually. This one in particular. Yeah, that one's a good one. All right. Well, tonight we have a brand new tavern. That's right. A amazing performer, Bennett the Bard, has retired from the world of adventuring, and not entirely from performing. No true performer ever does. And he has decided to take his, I was going to say ill-gotten loot, but it's not ill-gotten, it's just gotten. His gotten loot and open a tavern because, of course, being the wacky extrovert that he is, he just starts a new tavern and has hired his old friends, his old adventuring companions to, of course, come along with him on this new escapade. What adventuring party wouldn't want to join him? And yes, so yeah, we start there. It's the bar just opened tonight. They're having a grand opening party, shindig, 1 free drink per person, and you got to pay for the rest. And of course, there's going to be prizes. There's going to be contests, puzzles, and all sorts of fun things. As a matter of fact, there is a Steel Fox impersonation contest tonight. That's right. The king is not dead. Long live the king. King is dead, but long live the king. All that jazz. He's never really going to die, right? It's very first bar fight. Yes, that's right. Could be the bar fight under the new management, I suppose. I'm sure the place was actually full of fights. It is in Magecroft, of course. So, speaking of Magecroft, retirement sounds nice. Kevin, is that retirement just in general or like this particular retirement? Because I don't know. I mean, I was making this scenario up and I was like, yeah, I would totally do this. What's my motivation? This. So here we are, the city of Magecroft. Oh golly. Well, let's see here what can we tell you about? As I get my little cursor here on the screen, way off to screen right, I guess. The river Whet, that's part of the river that flows into that one here. My little cursor. I don't know if you see that. Main road right into the place. And then you meet the first wall of the city here. Oh, yeah, this part is the necropolis, by the way. The big giant land of the dead, or the undead. All the dead and undead. If dead is in your name, you live there, or unlive there. The green part, that is, of course, the Creepy Garden District. That's where the vampires live. So not all the undead live in the necropolis, but they're nearby. They're neighbors. It's so cute. All right. As we go on into the town, here we go. There we go. Close up. Maybe close up. This canal runs into the city, of course, and then goes through. Oh, this is like the main drag. And right here, right there, between the corner of several different neighborhoods is our tavern. Right there on the corner. Right there where my little cursor is right there. That's our tavern. It is called the Bard Song Inn. Of course it is, because any bard with an enormous ego is going to call it a Bard Song Inn. And the head of the tavern has a great grand wonderful songbird, like just tricked out to look amazing, stellar. It's just so pretty. It's so darn pretty. So yeah, so it's got like water right behind it. It's got the main drag. It's really kind of a choke point, honestly, and it's right underneath. Well, it's not right underneath, but it's near. You can see the castle off in the distance. We've got workers here from the dock workers. Right over here is the neighborhood of Jawsus, and yeah, so it's not a bad place to be right there. If that's your locale. Oh wait, that's your locale right here. Right there we go. And all the rich people live up here on the top of this mountain, or top over here, this little arc. And that's the main castle. So lots of good business people live over there. So it's really kind of the nexus as adventurers are coming to town, merchants are kind of moving through, people coming in from the ocean. It's kind of a wild, wild place. Yeah. So let's see. Last fight in a tavern is more like going on a WWE event. That's true. Well, that was true because, well, yeah. Now I have considered this particular bar has indeed actually, perhaps these high-level adventurers have put a magical spell where all of your weapons are essentially peace-tied, as in you could not draw your sword from its scabbard, nor your dagger. Now, if your dagger doesn't have a scabbard, you might be fine. I don't know. It's one of those things where you worded the spell technically, but so, I want to unlive there. We all do. So that's right. We had the fun in the canal. Yes. So one of the other reasons, of course, that we're doing this right now. Why? Well, because we are in between campaigns, and we are going to have a campaign when I get back in July from our Dungeons and Dragons tour in England, which, by the way, we have like one available spot. We have one spot available. Anyway, let me know. And basically, I have a ton of work to do before we get to that. So we're gonna just we're gonna work on that and focus on that. And everybody who is in our Patreon, especially our top tier Patreons, they are going to get the entire module from the Dungeons and Dragons tour, which is an epic 6-part adventure. It's pretty wild. We had a bunch of people help create it, work on it, play test it. It is a wild, wild campaign, and it is going to be available once we get back from England. Let's see. I'm looking at the comments here. Mouths automatically tape shut. Keep casting. Oh, yes. Mouths automatically tape shut before. Yeah, maybe they didn't think about that. It's their first night. We're gonna see what happens. Let's see. How's the rebuilding going in the Pirate Cove from all the fires? Well, fortunately, for those of you who have joined us and been with us for a while, yes, the All Bard Party campaign did a lot of damage to some of those I would say housing, but housing is putting it very that gives it a lot more credit than it's probably due. A lot of like little shacks that were barely put together by wood and tarp, extremely flammable, and guess what? They got caught on fire. So yeah, they burned down. Yeah. But quick to rebuild. There's plenty of lumber. There's plenty of tarps, rope. Let's see what else we got here. How the spell would work with spike plate mail? Well, I mean, really, if the spell only keeps you from pulling a weapon out, I mean, a pole arm. It's just gonna be a pole arm, right? Spears out. Maybe you put a leather scabbard on your spear. Anyway, players will always work around it some way. Let's see. If your club is magically safely tied to your belt, can you bludgeon people by swinging it around using your belt? The human flail could. That's for sure. The human flail. Let's see. Yes. Map looks like scrap from Ice Age. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Tell me more. I don't know. The map. Oh, the map. It looks like it. Yeah. I see it. He's like trying to hold a big acorn. Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah. That's great. Yeah, no, with the tail up there, I see it. Oh my gosh, I totally see it. Whoa. I love that nobody has yet mentioned this. Speaking of tails, this whole thing. I don't know if you guys saw it before, but yes, I believe you have burned down entire neighborhoods. And yes, we are. I'm really hoping that some of our dungeon masters will be able to run a game for our Patreon Saints real soon. Maybe this month and next as we get ready for the show. So we're hoping we're working on it. So it might be like a sub adventure side plot. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. Oh, yes, that's right. All the spikes. Well, my friends, let's start this adventure. You're there in the tavern, the Bard Song Inn, the new and improved, repainted, freshly painted. It looks nice. Nice, like a buttery color. Maybe they might regret some of these color choices once the blood spatters across the walls and things like that, as they often do in these situations. But you're enjoying your fresh drink, your one free drink. I don't know, might be a little watered down. Not really sure. And they do announce that there's going to be a Steel Fox impersonation contest. So if you would like to join the Steel Fox impersonation contest, feel free to maybe tell you what, throw your favorite Steel Fox quote in the comments. We'll decide who's see who's got the best one. And but you drink inside the tavern. You do tell. It doesn't take you very long, but there are definitely a few very high level people here. One of them is the security guard. He's a very, very, very broad man with thick leather armor. Leather you've never seen such thickness on any other animal aside from a moop. This must be 100% moop hide. You're pretty sure. It's thick, it's strong, very durable. And Boris, they call him Boris the Bouncer. He just calls himself a security guard, but he's there, definitely keeping an eye on everyone. And yes, of course, there is there's a few other people milling about, but then that's when you see the man, the myth, the legend, the 20th level bard known as Bennett the Bard. He's got blonde curly hair. He's an older man, clean shaven, very spry, and just hopping all around, checking the tables, making sure everybody's having a good time, and comes over to you. It's like, are you enjoying your night? How are you having a good time? He's like, we just spent a lot of money on all these tapestries and the chandeliers. We just imported them. Oh yes, from the Dragon Isles. They're gorgeous, hand blown glass, most of them, and quite nice actually. So yes, he's the Steel Fox impersonation contest is about to begin. Which you should sign up. There's a whole bunch of other people there, and there you do see several people all lining up. They've got their giant hair on. And of course, I sit here and go, I didn't bring that up here stairs, did I? No, I had it, but no, I didn't. So, who is Steel Fox? Well, maybe I need to get my friends Steel Fox. That is a really good question. For those of you who are vaguely new, Steel Fox is basically Earth's, that's this world, Elvis. Basically, but instead of a dark black hair, big giant pompadour, he's got steel wool colored silver pompadour, wears glasses, the whole 9 yards. Quite a famous bard. But it turns out, that he wasn't everything that he seemed to be. He was actually a symbiote. That's right. His hair was actually a living creature that actually moved from person to person. When the host died, this Steel Fox creature would climb onto the next head, make that person the best bard in the world. It's true. Oh, it's all true. It's all true. That's right. Yes, and then it turned out that Steel Fox wasn't necessarily good. Then it turns out Steel Fox was part demon. Then, it's like a soap opera, really, honestly. It's like a soap opera. As his glow. So, all right, wait. So I'm seeing a couple of good... do those tapestries fly? Not yet, Blondie. Not yet, but maybe. Ooh, all right. You know what? This is why you're all here, because, yeah. So I have a little map that I've created. This is my little idea map. We've got some people. We've got the inn. We've got some other situations happening. And this is how we're playing this game, because Blondie, yeah, one of those tapestries does fly. And it's hanging on the wall. And it's just basically, it's like right behind the bar. And it's kind of Bennett's personal escape route, just in case. But most people don't know it until Bennett gets really drunk and then he starts showing off. But that doesn't happen yet. So, but it's going in. It's going in. I'm writing it down. It's in the world. It's happening. It's going to go right in this spiral notebook that I have not thrown over my shoulder yet. So, yes. I'm scrawling it down. Flying tapestry. That's right. On the wall, the Bard Song Inn is a flying tapestry. Thanks to Blondie. All right. Yes. Yet. Exactly. Yet. All right. So, yeah. All right. So we got a couple of people here. Steel Fox was all a bit timeline confused. Yes. Well, he was. Absolutely. He was all over the map. That's right. Fact. This world's Elvis never wore or owned a pair of blue suede shoes. Yeah, I don't think he did. Actually, I don't think anyone on this planet wears shoes. I mean, no one's ever seen from the waist down. So I don't think shoes exist. I don't know. If somebody writes it into a haiku, it might be true. That's taking us back. Oh my gosh. All right. So, you know what? Tell you what, everyone who has decided to go into the Hubba Hubba. That's right. I see a couple of people who have attempted to join in. Come back to the green room. Yes. Isn't that it is a cue, but yes, Mab couldn't make it. She was going to come and we're going to do some stuff together, but it's just me and all of you tonight. So welcome, everyone. All right. Let me see. All right. So if you are in the Steel Fox impersonation contest, if you got a D20 on you, roll it. If you have a D21 on you, that's even better. Yeah. We'll just take straight up rolls. Why not? There we go. You get up there, you give it your best shot. I feel like it's like, oh yeah, we could just run every gambit of deciding your own personal endangerment. Do you attempt to join in the Steel Fox impersonation contest, turn to page 3. If you decide to just sit back and drink, turn to page 5. If you've decided to go off to some other place, turn to page 50. Why did you even start reading this book if you're going to go off and do something else? Anyway. So. Ooh, roll the 9. All right, good. Oh, no, that's not necessary. Oh, but once you came into the shop, you'd be like, yeah. Oh, I totally get it. Oh, I've heard his songs. You may not have heard, like you haven't heard him recently, but he does do a lot of stuff. So, Oh no, a 2. All right. Sometimes it's just better than others. I don't know. It happens. One person comes in. Oh, he looks almost, man, his outfit is fantastic. You're just like, whoa, that is the best. He must be wearing a Steel Fox original, like clearly. Yeah. So, all right. Oh, and here's Quid Kevin with 15. Oh, very nice. Throw some bunch of karate moves and then go start singing Viva La Vegas. Viva La Vega. And on this planet, as we leave off the last letter of everything. Viva La Vega. I guess be Viv La Vega. I don't know. I'm not. All right. Oh, and Sir David hits a 18. Nicely done. All right. Well, good effort, everyone. You've joined in. You've had a good time. You had some laughs. The crowd seems to like Sir David Percival's routine the best. They do. They're all over it. The rest go back to your drinks. It's given an award, which just happens to be another drink. A lot of free drinks. The drinks are flowing pretty good. Something isn't right. Something's not right here. As everyone starts to depart from the stage, Fantasy Pal, you got a 20. All right. Well done. Fantasy Pal. All right. So, hilariously, as all of the people are gathered up on the stage, having a good time, laughing, the winner's announced, and then Fantasy Palette, as you are about to come up and I won, you see, oh no, there's a scream, a cry, someone falls to the ground, and you, the winner, are somehow covered in blood. That's right. Somebody stabbed one of the contestants to death. A scream and a cry. People are like, back up. They're like, what just happened? And who? and everyone looks at you. You're like, oh my gosh, but I didn't do it. It wasn't me. You look around. Quick, everyone give me a perception check. Please know, Plant is drinking his battle brew like always. Of course. There's just a hue, a cry. Oh, yes, the crowd. Yes. All right. People are running from every direction. Blondie, you think you saw someone leave the building in a rush, ripping off a Steel Fox wig as they went. Oh, yes. I'm out of it. All right. What are we going to do? You want to attempt to follow this person? You want to keep drinking? You want to examine the body? What are we going to do? And point, yes to all the things. I am going to get another drink. Follow and drink. All right. I want to. Should we do like a group decision? I don't know. Frisk the body. All right. It seems that most of you decided to examine the body. Yes, in fact, there is a knife in his back. Dun, dun, dun. Bennett the Bard is there, and he's like, what in the world? He plays his little ukulele, but to no avail. The person is dead. Someone. Bennett looks down angrily. Someone is trying to destroy my tavern. Dun, dun, dun. Well, we'll let you think about that. Let's see. Well, let's see. What do we find on the body? Aside from the murder weapon. Yes, sadly, there's just a fake guitar and some rhinestones. It's a mimic. It's a mimic. It's not a mimic. Let's see. Right. Let's see. That's a leap. It's a body, not a fallen wall. All right. Well, examining the body, you don't see anything interesting. Just the wig, the hair. So then you'll decide to follow without losing too much more time. So, per my haiku, shoes. Oh wait, it was a haiku. I'm gonna have to back up. I'm the only one running the show here. Where was it? Oh my gosh, Sally, I'm looking for your haiku. Oh, you'll have to send it. In other words, I roll one for go. Yes. All right. Does the body still have the purse you'd expect to find on a regular person, or is it missing? It does have a purse. Johnny O Twitch. Yeah. What could be in it? Sure, there's just a few coins, a key. Yeah. Not much. Looks like this person was. Oh yes, a key. Key to a room. Yoink the key. Of course. Isn't that Frank's job? You know what? I had this whole thing set up here and I haven't even hit it once. All right. Yoink the key. You grab the key. Bennett looks at you all and it's like, do something, mate. Chase that guy down. This is going to be a mark on my wonderful inn. It's terrible. This can't be happening. Boris, the doorman, comes up like, like, it doesn't look good, boss. Not on your first night. Yeah. Kind of scoops up the body. Takes it out through a back door. No one knows. Just reposted haiku. Do shoes exist here? Oh no, for those ouchy feet. These shoes are crazy. Oh, no, for those ouchy feet. Yeah, pretty sure you're gonna need shoes or you're gonna get like hookworm or something like that. Something nasty. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, this guy is in dice jail. Oh, what's a tavern without a murder or two? Not even a good night until someone spills a little blood. Yes. Oh, Bennett is distraught. He believes his party has been ruined. you know, it might not be the clientele that he was hoping to get. So, You head off into the night with the key, an attempt to follow any trace of this person. Well, once again, let's see where we are. Ah, there we go. Boop. All right. We started right here on the corner of this wonderful place. Golly, there's left, right, forward. There's a bit of town square. Gosh, he could go anywhere. I wonder if any of you have any powers to detect, like perhaps some thieving skills, perhaps some ranger skills. Maybe I don't know. What could you use to follow them? That's right. Yeah, it's all part of the show, everyone. All part of the show. That's right. Murder Mystery 3000. Nice. Oh, yeah. Asking people if they saw anything. That's a good start. Let's see. You do have animal handling. Investigation. Nice. All right. Sadly, you're just behind everyone, so I wonder if investigation would possibly lead to anything. Oh, this person has escaped handily. It's going to be a higher DC roll than that for investigation. They have covered their tracks well. Perhaps some sort of magical ability. Nice. Oh, Tron rolls a 19. All right. Look around. You feel that perhaps this person is headed due east. Perhaps down this main road underneath the gate, the city gates that lead to the larger area. Or hops. Let's see. Boop. Down this street. Oh no. You chase on after them. As a group, you chase on after them. You see some other places. This, of course, we have a murder mystery to solve now. So you head through the neighborhood, and eventually you get to the gates of the creepy garden district. Dun, dun, dun. Clearly someone has been planning this. And there is at this gate, looks to be a wizard. He's hanging out just underneath the gate in the dark, in the shadow, and he's smoking upon a pipe. Come to him. You realize that although he's smoking a pipe, the smoke seems to be coming out of holes in his body, not just his mouth. Perhaps quickly realize, oh, this guy's been dead for a little while. Or freshly dead, but full of arrow holes, maybe? Anyway, either way, he's full of holes. Smoke pours out. And won't you be my neighbor? Nice. His name is Morgan. So you've caused trouble tonight, eh? I thought there was going to be less of you, but all right. And he tosses over a small purse of coins. We have a grave situation. Oh. Freeman? I don't get that. And as you hit him with all these questions, you hear a sound of someone running towards you. And it is, in fact, well, a person who may or may not have been in a Steel Fox lookalike contest, although he'd ripped off the wig in order to hide himself through the streets. But he is certainly wearing a spangly outfit, and he stops because he got waylaid. And you actually got here first before he did and met his friend, and he starts to turn around. So, do you continue talking to this man? Do you chase after the other guy who's now turning around? Do you wander off? Who knows? The game is afoot. And if you're just joining us right now, this is Nat 21 Adventures. Decide your personal endangerment. That's right. It's a little in-between campaign where we're going along, making the story happen, and filling in the details. And as a matter of fact, you're able to fill in the details as well and help us make the world of Urt and the city of Magecroft an even wackier, weirder place. So, here we are. If you're not already following us, please do. We have shows almost every night. Let's see. I think maybe the Dead Man just paid us for what the Running Man did. Let's see. Absolutely. The Running Man turns and continues to run. Now running the opposite direction. The man who looks like a deceased wizard is now like, I may have messed up. Let's see. How should we decide this? I don't know. You know what? I had never really figured out. I had to decide. I thought maybe we do by rolling, or maybe we did by like best 2 out of 3, the first 3 answers. We could decide this any way we want, really. Stay and talk to the guy. He did the hiring, apparently. All right. So the other guy runs off. You're like, this does seem a little bit more interesting. So, So, what happened there? And he's like, well, they say dead men tell no tales, but I have plenty of stories. Oh, Bennett. Yeah, that filthy bard. Oh, sure, everyone loves bards. Oh, yeah, so nice. Well, if you only knew the half of it. I thought I'd make a little ruckus over at his new tavern. That guy. Yes, I'd love nothing more than to ruin him. He's stolen more than just my monies in the past. I've said too much already, though. Why kill that guy? Or was it random? Let's see. Oh, yes. Well, that's a mystery. If you caught the other guy, maybe he'd answer. Let's see. Is Bennett responsible for your current condition? That's a good one. I would say I would blame him. Yes, of course. Of course, Morgan would probably blame him for this present condition. But the real story is, it's kind of shady. Blamey. Let's just call them that. Blamey. Apparently, all right, that guy was just random. He was just trying to cause trouble. Figured he stabbed one of the guys who's gonna win, but then he didn't. Stabbed another guy. He was really actually trying to blame it on the other guy, but didn't really work. So. Yes, of course. Well, Morgan would say, of course, Bennett is responsible for my current condition, being dead and all. Yes, but even after I was dead, he stole from my mausoleum. No respect. We adventured together for many years. Oh, sure, maybe I had belongings that he wanted, and maybe in an adventuring maybe a bard could have used some of the items better than I could, but we divvied them up fair and square. It's not my fault. Kind of an unclear message about it. Ooh, Ren Mom, you're always causing the chaos, aren't you? But yes. Oh gosh. Well, yes, if you'd like to send back another message. Well, perhaps something about Morgan says hi. Oh, maybe too obvious. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe there's some kind of. He thinks. He's like, oh, what if you made the place look like it was haunted? Oh, that would be the best Scooby-Doo episode ever. Where the gang actually haunts the place. But then it turns out that yes. What kind of items? Well, of course, there's always a magic wand, but that ukulele is mine, says Morgan. That ukulele. I had it forever. Yes. He stole it from my tomb, from my very own mausoleum. Broke into it. Oh, sure, just because I died a little bit. Yeah. We were still friends. We were supposed to be friends. It's so Scoob-Doo. Scoob-Doo? Would it be Scoob-Doo or Scoob-Doo? Because it's still Scoob-Doo. Also, he took my girlfriend. Well, I take that back. It's a girlfriend. I mean, long story. I saw someone with a ukulele. Yes, you did, Bennett. Yes, the ukulele. So, well, now that you know, would you go back and cause havoc? Tell him Morgan said hi. Sorry. Nah. Right. Scoob. Because he calls him Scoob anyway, so maybe it's Scoo-Doo. Skidoo. Oh, like 23 Skidoo. Oh, man. It all becomes so clear. So, I like Havoc. All right. So you're going to go back. You're going to go back to Bennett's place. Ooh, maybe we could tell him. Tell him a story. Yes. All right. All right. The best story that we tell Bennett. That's the one we're going to go with. So maybe you've tell them you chased the guy, you lost him, you found him. Turns out it was a ghost the whole time, and now the place is haunted. Yeah. That's right. The best story. Yes, and let's see what else. Oh yeah, and this whole place has been haunted forever. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's just a tribute. The best story in the world. It's just a tribute. So, you head on back. Let's see, what other... Let's just jump this in this thing. Let's see. So, here's the gate that you're at. Leads to the creepy garden district. One side is the dark willows that hang over everything and just make the air stop. This right on the other side is just a kind of a normal neighborhood full of normal-ish people. And right here, this is a hill with a rather nice palace on top. And I've never had... I don't know who lives there. Someone famous, someone rich. I don't know. Let's see. Let me walk around, get to the main drag once again, and again, there's people there having their evening. This is the colonnade of the city, where triumphal columns are built, spiraling up like Trajan's column, where the battle is written, carved in stone in imagery all the way up to the top, and then the MVP little statue on top of the column. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 currently there. And yeah. Just saying. Let's see. Normal. Yes, Blondie. Normal people there. And let's see. We have to find out where the victim lived. New base of operations. That's true. Perhaps there's a new building available somewhere in Magecroft. You do have a key, perhaps to his apartment. Let's see. Tavern's built on ancient burial ground. Where they built it, they moved the tombstones, but they never moved the bodies. Again. All right. Let's see. So where Valcomer dies. Someone who can afford thugs. They are pricey. Well, sometimes. I'm just looking at the it says chains are coming. That's right. Nice. All right. Well, you head back to the tavern, and there's Bennett trying to, using his actual bard skills to put on a show, to try to make these people happy again. Let's see. There's Boris, the fighter, the security guard. There's a bunch of other people there having a good time. And he is using a lot of his bard skills to like... Dun, dun, dun. Isn't Bennett the one who kidnapped Arnold's daughter in Commando? Got what he deserved. Oh, yeah. Bennett. Yes, I believe it was Bennett, wasn't it? Yes. Yes. Oh, that's right. All right. We're almost at 9 o'clock. We'll take a little break and throw some, let's see, someone could throw some voice and sound like a ghost. I do have to say, Johnny O Twitch, that Commando was one of those movies that I probably copied it off of HBO onto a VHS tape, and I probably watched it 700 times probably when I was, 12? I don't know. I can't remember when it came out. Also VHS tapes, by the way. So, yes. Yep. Samesies. Yes. Yeah, there was parts of it that I just didn't understand when I was 12, but whatever. Little Alyssa Milano. That's right. That's right. She was in that. And now she's a witch. No, there you go. That's what Hollywood will do to you. All right. There we go. I guess so everyone here is my age, apparently. All right. All right. So you get back there. There we have Bennett's giving out even more free beer. Some more people have showed up in the meantime. Bennett looks at you and what happened? What did you find out? What did you discover? And in one voice, you say that you followed the person, you found them, but it was a ghost. That's right. A ghost in chains. And the tavern was built on ancient burial ground. They built it, they moved the tombstones, but they never moved the bodies. And let's see what else. Oh, I think that's all our stories. Okay. So does he buy this story? Let's see. Turn to page 3. If he does buy the story, turn to page 10. Let's see. While he thinks it's very strange, very odd, you drop the name Morgan, and he suddenly gets a little nervous. Sorry, what did you say? Did you say Morgan? Oh, you say yes. Oh, yes, it was. Oh, spooky wizard with a beard, loves to smoke. He was chock full of holes. Bennett, arrow holes? Of course, while you never actually saw any arrow holes, he was chock full of holes. So, hey, when somebody asks you if they're arrow holes, you say yes. And you say yes. Oh, so many arrow holes. It was terrible. Oh, yeah, you should have seen it. Oh, and the blood. Yes. And her voice now sounds like, oh, yeah, there you go. Ooh, ooh. What? Why is he trying to ruin me? Because of everything you did to him. Ooh. Ben looks around. What can I do? What could I possibly do? What? Are you sure it was a ghost? You're like, yeah, pretty sure. Yeah. Yep. Like, Bennett seems very worried, sweaty. It's like, of all the things, of course. Ooh. Robbed his grave. Perhaps if he returned what he took, could rest in peace. Ooh. But I stole it fair and square. He said he was going to give it to me, and he never did. He died. Chock full of arrows. It's not fair. He was supposed to give it to me. He said he was going to give it to me, and then he never did. And I buried him with it, and then I fine. I just, Oh, thanks for subscribing, Ick the Troll, didn't know you were here. All right. I am going to see. Oh, we're almost at 9 o'clock. So while we're at this moment of revelation, we'll take a little break from the story and say, yes, indeed, this coming weekend, Tennessee Renaissance Fair. We're there for 4 weeks, every weekend in May, ending with the Memorial Day weekend. So we've got Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And Ick the Troll is going to be there, as well as me, Paulie Garbanzo, with my new outfit, by the way. So come for the troll. Stay for this new awesome costume. I just got to show it off. Oh my God. It's so cute. Wow. What? So cute. Oh, yeah. And Ick the Troll has new shoes as well. Yeah, check it. Yeah, I just got it today. I was unsure if it was. Oh, hey, baby. That was to Ick the Troll and to Madame Ansa. Yes. All right, I'm gonna try. I'm put on because actually, you know what? I have not worn it with my shirt. I just wore it with a regular shirt. So let's check it out. He says, Really? Some white tigers. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Check it. Oh yeah. That's pretty cool. Huh? Any secret? There's secret, Kevin. I'm not gonna just tell you about. No, there's no secret pockets. I wish I had some white tigers, but what I do have is a new set of Tail of Nine Cats. That's right. New set of Tail of Nine Cats coming up your way, and I do have a new little thing I've been working on with my tablecloth pool, and then some cups. Yeah, it's a thing. Working on it. But yeah, I think this possibly, after 22 years of performing at Ren Fairs, is possibly the best costume I've ever had. So, moving up in the world. I think pretty cool. Everything's pretty cool. Let's see. For arms free for enhanced juggling. Yes. There we go. Thank you, Sally. Let's see. Thank you, Ick. All right. Thanks, Blondie, for the ooh. All right. Let's see. Oh, no pocket knives. No. Do not knife the new costume. Oh, the stripy trim matches the stripes on the beard. It does. It's like just focuses all of your attention down to my hairy chest. That's pretty much. This is the whole point of everything here. It's just. Yes. Just focus on that. Like a gold-plated honey badger. Oh, and Ick has a new story that he'll be performing with the fairies, the princess and the pea. He's a troll. All right. Look like a Hufflepuff. I think this is blue. Caw. Anyway, looks like a Hufflepuff. All right, back to the story. All right, so what are we gonna do? Well, clearly, we will. Oh man, is Bennett gonna give up his cool new? Well, would he just? Hufflepuff. Badgers do equal Hufflepuff. Yeah, but Yeah. I mean, yeah. Huffleclaw. All right. Yeah, maybe. Oh, yes. BT Dubs. My friend, Christy Bell Owen, made this costume. She is fantastic. Diamond and Shadow is her place on Facebook. There you go. Diamond and Shadow. Diamond and Shadow on Facebook. You can. She is a fantastic. She is a designer and builder to the stars, and even jugglers. And it has actually been a ton of fun. She does a lot of stuff for really amazing like movies and theater and stuff like that. And this is almost a kind of a different project for her because normally it's like a costume has to last a show, and that could be a couple months, and it's 5 nights a week or whatever, but then you're done. You never need it again. And I was like, yeah, this has got to last a while. So she's put a lot of work into it to make it solid, structural, looking good, etc., etc. All right. Well, let's see. Here we are. Bennett the Bard is trying to decide if he should give up his amazing ukulele or not. It's like 500 shows a year. Yes, like 500 shows a year. That's pretty much what I do. How could we convince Bennett, to give up the ukulele? I mean, he is concerned. You did tell him a good story. Offer a trade. Oh, a trade, perhaps a trade. What could we trade him? That is a good idea. A trade. Safety for the uke. Nice bar. Be a shame if anything happened to it, wouldn't it? So yes, and that's good. It's cursed. Yeah, that's true. Remove the curse. Let's see. Johnny Twitch says, "Tell Bennett problems, terrible things. We've all got them. Good to have friends. Seems to me, the more friends you have, the less problems. Seem to have some big, expensive problems, though. Maybe you need some expensive friends to help you out of them." Oh, the spirit of the dead wizard is in the ukulele. I like all these ideas. I'm actually gonna. So I want to tell you guys a story, though. As we are making the story, we're fleshing it out with some of the with all of you, and I have to tell you this other side story. This is literally this is where some of my crazy ideas come from. So several months ago, we were my kids and I we were all like, we should play a game. We should put the D&D game together, and our kids have some other friends who also wanted to play, and so I have gotten back into Tenacious D, which I got a new guitar, and I was like, yeah, and I'm gonna play some. And that's right, tomorrow is May the 4th. Sorry, getting derailed. But I was like, there's this part in one of the Tenacious D songs where it's the city hall, and so they say something about they pick up the phone and answer it, and they say, "Hello, two kings," and I believe Ansa said, "God, it sounds like they have a pizza joint." Like, "Hello, two kings pizza." Like, it would totally fit. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's a brilliant idea. So the king of Magecroft has captured these two guys, this Rage Cage and JB, who are Bard Kings. of another kingdom far away, but has captured them, stolen their memories, placed them in a box, hidden them away, and then made them just to keep an eye on them and for laughs, because this king is kind of a nut job. He makes them run a pizza shop in Magecroft, and it's called Two Kings Pizza and Subs. And basically, all the kids who were playing started off as delivery boys for the pizza shop, and eventually they figured out this whole mystery that, because like the ingredients would just show up, like literally the king like had this whole system of like, bags of flour would just show up every day, and the two kings, they thought they were the managers. Like in their head they were like, we know we rule these things, but they couldn't remember. And of course they were high, because as you may know from Tenacious D, they are high all the time. So they were like, wait, yeah, no, we're two kings. We're Two Kings Pizza and Subs. And of course they had an evil rival pizza shop named Diablo's. Because of course, once they figure out all these things and they get to the bottom of this entire mystery, they will have to fight Diablo. And so they had all these things where they were delivering pizzas, and the imps from Diablos would come by and like try to stop them from delivering the pizza. And the King's secret police would like randomly would crank call them and then order pizzas from them, and then try to order pizzas from Diablos and then have them fight. And the king's messed up. Anyway, so Bennett offers you, he wraps up the ukulele. Perhaps you just can bring it back to his grave. Maybe the ghost will tell you where to go. I don't know. And pizza slice fight, yes. I just had to tell you the story. I don't know. So it's if you're in Magecroft and you see Two Kings Pizza or Diablo's, or some pizza delivery people making a delivery and getting into a fight, that's them. So what about Morgan's girl? Well, do you ask him? That's a good question. Bennett, upon being asked about his girl, Bennett says, that wasn't me, my good man. I'm not really interested in the ladies, if you know what I mean. And he waves his foppish hair, and you get the distinct impression that he's probably not purposely stealing anyone's girlfriend. So, is there more mysteries? Perhaps. But there's we had adventured for quite some time together, and well, they were just not having a good relationship, and so I did what I could, and now she works for me. And I mean, we're friends. We're all friends. They just had a bad breakup. I might have been responsible for the breakup, but yeah. Or he's faking. I would say that if he's faking, he's doing a darn good job of it. So, yes, but perhaps if you rolled like an insight, like a really good insight, like a 25 or something. But, yeah, Definitely puts on that air. Not that there's anything wrong with it. But yes, it's like, no. So, somebody's not telling the truth. But he does give you the ukulele. Goes forth. So, take the ukulele. I guess you head on back to. Finding him in the necropolis might be a problem, but you head on back to the gate. Oh, Johnny O Twitch. All right, so before you leave for the gate, she is around. She's actually right here. She actually appears right behind you. A very you're not fooling anybody. She is definitely a rogue, a high-level rogue. And let's see. I'm just gonna write down a couple of details real quick. Yes. She says, yes. Hello, my name is Silvestri. And yes, Morgan. A redhead? Sure. I hadn't really decided what redhead, but now she is. Redhead. Now, Sally, why a redhead in particular? Just wondering. She says, yes. Morgan. Too much magic involved in that relationship. I'm just going to say. It was fine at first, but then it was Morgan cramping her style. Maybe a little bit. A little too much magic in the relationship. There was a little too much. Well, you can charm other people. When you charm the person that you love, well, it just doesn't happen. And Bennett helped me break the spell, and instead of stabbing Morgan in the face like I probably shoulda, I decided to too much Morgan. Just decided to break it off. And well, that's we were okay for a little while, but I think maybe that's what caused Morgan to go a little crazy. And I'm not saying a little crazy, but kind of didn't work well as a team after that much longer. And well, we got caught in an ambush, and he got like totally pincushioned, which, I mean, for a high-level wizard, you would have thought he would have figured out some way out of that, but no. So, and of course, nobody's a healer, so because healers. Yeah. So, sorry. But he has his wizard friends, and now I guess he's haunting people like us. Great, super, awesome. Yeah. Charm person spells. Don't use them on your friends. People, so-called friends. She throws a knife. Wait, she can't throw a knife. She tries to pull a knife out of her. Stupid bard spell. I was gonna be cool. I was gonna throw a knife at the wall. It was going to be awesome, but no. Thanks. Bards. Anyway, especially that guy. Ooh. Well, do we take Silvestri, the feisty redhead, with you to return the ukulele? Might make things more interesting. Well, yeah, you could. Yeah, I think Silvestri says that she would like to see him one last time, maybe. Maybe get some final words in, perhaps. Yes, rolled 1. Oh, no. Well, if you'd like to take her along, she's happy to go. And she's like, maybe I should be the one to give him this ukulele back. So, thinking group decision, yes, maybe she'd like to go. Great, let's have her go. So you all take her down, back across the other side of the town, back to the gates of... He also said he wanted his records back. And my jacket! My Led Zeppelin songbook! So I guess it'd be Led Zeppeli. It's French. Led Zeppeli songbook. I want my Led Zeppeli. Sorry. Led Zeppeli. Led Zeppeli. I'm gonna have to make a Led Zeppeli. All right. She wants to come with you. She says, yeah, maybe I'll say goodbye. And Led Zeppeli. You go across town. You go to the gates. And he appears. Smoke and all. Like this time though, he like appears like ooh in a big smoke cloud. He just like holds a bunch in and then just squeeze. All the smoke comes out. There's Silvestri holding this wrapped ukulele. There's Morgan. He looks at her, and she looks at him, and he looks at her, and she looks at him. That's some sort of TikTok thing, right? Anyone? Somebody back me up on that. Right. Possesses her? Yeah, so I was going to say, this may not end well. So, and this is of course, also, this is what I really love to do. And I've done this a bunch of times, is as the players are walking down the street, like if I have a party of adventurers or something like that, and I walk them through a street or the town or something, and then I'll have a flash of a past adventure of like, because it's probably, you know, like it was a different campaign or it was other people in a one shot or something like that. And so everything kind of happens all at the same time. And so this is the shot of like, as you walk by, you see a ghostly wizard like emitting smoke and perhaps a roguish character offering a ukulele. Like, you think that's just like someone would have just made that up. I mean, obviously everything's made up, but like, and like the players can get involved or they could choose not to. And then of course it just turns into a whole different thing if the players actually got involved into that sort of wackiness. But I love to always throw those in there. And that's one of those moments where you're like, the player's like, do I get involved? This seems a little over my head. Why is it a ukulele? Why is it a rogue? Why is it perhaps a ghost, zombie, undead creature? You know what? I'm not getting involved. I'm just going to keep on the quest that I was on, and we're going to keep moving. So I do love to do that. So yeah, what do you think? Morgan possesses her? Ooh. Flies into a rage? Perhaps. Yeah. Right. So there we are. He disappears in a cloud of smoke. And Silvestri lurches forward, holding the ukulele, starts to strum strangely as magic flies out of it. Red eyes, like, oh, I will have my revenge on Bennett. And she turns, stumbles away, back towards the birdsong inn. Oh, it's gonna be good. Do you attempt to come back before she does? Warn Bennett that he's about to have an epic fight? Do you follow along behind? At what point, how many rounds of combat, if you were not a 20th level adventurer, like how many rounds of combat would need to go by before you were like, oh, this fight's way over? Even if you were like 8th or 9th level, and like 20th level, you're like earth-shatteringly powerful. You are like changing ecosystems, weather patterns. You're doing all the things. Must go watch. Follow and watch. Rolled another one. Follow and watch. Okay. So no one warns Bennett as Silvestri ghosts hate that. That was my rendition of Ghostbusters. Thank you. Yes, as Silvestri just hovers, doesn't even move her legs, just places bets on the outcome. All right, yeah, that's probably good. Yes, I love that. Just we're following and watching. We're following and watching. Yep, I see it. Yep. All right, so now Bennett standing there drinking. There, he's got his security guy Boris, his good buddy, and of course, any wizard possessing someone else needs to make a grand entrance. So, so the doors fly open, the lights go out. Morgan's a pretty good adventurer there. So yes, we're deciding our own danger. Sounds like a normal D&D session to me. Yes, but you get to decide your own danger. It's almost metagaming, but but not quite. Oh yes, with theme music. Oh, wait, you know what? Here's a new feature on our. That's true. No, it needs to be better. Feeding the dust. No. Lo-fi. Sorry, these are like songs we can play in the background without any. No. No. Then. There we go. Alright, yeah, I can work with this. She blasts into the bar, electricity arcing out of her fingers as she plays the ukulele. Bennett screams. The other patrons in the barn run. Boris hits the table. Electricity arcs across, carving the name Morgan into the front of it. Oh yeah, like it. And now, of course, Morgan, not to be outdone, is going to like we need to jump around. Yes. Sorry, Bennett, not to be outdone, pulls out a wand. Eldritch Blast. Doesn't even. You see this arc of protection just hits, just doesn't even touch her. As the body of Silvestri, possessed by Morgan, just comes and starts just electricity shooting off of her, just exploding glasses. It's a mess. Boris, who weirdly not just whips out an axe, so clearly there are some exceptions to his weapons rule. Hurls it, just stops in midair, falls to the ground. Oh yeah. Yes, that wizard did just use thaumaturgy, by the way. Best spell ever. Blows out candles, opens doors, slams windows, does all the things. Let's see, what else is gonna happen? Bennett, he leaps behind the bar, grabs a rapier, and comes back out. His foppish ascot flying in this wind that is flying everywhere, stirring everything up. Of course, it's dark. Flashes of lightning are the only thing letting off any light, and he points his rapier. Does he figure it out? Does he understand what's happening? Maybe he should. Maybe he doesn't. Ooh, according to what I rolled, he sure doesn't. He did it again. Because the Dungeon Master can never roll anything well. So, wait. Thaumaturgy. Meanwhile, the battle persists. The bar is being exploded. Bennett. Let's see. Yes, broken glass begins flying around. Bennett yells, "Boris! Get her out of here!" And Boris kind of looks at Bennett like, all right. Runs forward. Let's see. I guess I'll give a little initiative to see if he gets there first. Oh my goodness. Boris manages to bull rush and knock her back against the bar. Bam. Ooh, Bennett still doesn't quite understand. He does not understand what is happening. He sent Silvestri out. He's got to figure it out. He's not that dumb. He can't be that dumb. People, of course, everyone else is running around crazy. This wizard. Hellish Rebuke, yeah. Oh, yeah, Hellish Rebuke. Oh, gosh. Yeah, that's not going to be good. The arc. The only, of course, again, like, the only light in the tavern is the electricity shooting off of her magical shields. And just slams Boris with a hellish rebuke. Or Sally, are you hellish rebuking Morgan? Sure. Let's see. Using telekinesis, Morgan throws one of the bar counters at Bennett, unleashing an entirely different kind of counter spell. Oh, Johnny. Nice. All right. So who gains the upper hand? We've got Bennett, who's now about to leap on. He doesn't want to fight her, but things are going bad here, and he's got his rapier. He doesn't have his ukulele. Morgan once again tries to like use his magic against him. I'm rolling terrible, but they are super high level. So he blasts a rainbow stripe of color at Bennett. Bennett gets blown back, knocked off his feet, off the bar, almost down the hall across the room. But let's see. That is when Boris uses that opportunity to pick up the table entirely and slam this almost out the door. Can he play the wine bottles? Oh, he could. Bet it uses a clever suggestion. What kind of clever suggestion do we have here? I'd love to hear it. The wine bottles. Okay. I like this idea that that Bennett is going to pick up a wine bottle and use it as a whistle. Like, look behind you. Look behind you. That's when Boris hits her with another table. Gong. How should we end this fight? We've got an epic battle. Wizard fighting a high-level bard who does have spells in his own right. So it is going to go back and forth. Eldritch Blasts. Vicious Mockery. Ooh. What could... Oh, the price free. That'd be good. Yeah, especially after getting hit with a table or two. Oh, and how about a natural 21? All right. After the thief gets slammed from table to against the wall, falls to the ground, shaken and stirred. Alright, I think this song's been on loop long enough here. Very interesting. But alright, here we go. And there stands the ghost of Morgan. Everyone stops. The ghost has an eerie glow and few candles. Bennett also has the ability to light up some candles magically. And across the room, across the bar, candles relight. It's like, Bennett says, I was really hoping that enough light the ghost would disappear, but I guess that's not to be. Morgan, you have your ukulele. My ukulele. You promised me. Morgan, ghostly figure. Says, all bets are off when you stole my lady. And Bennett again's like, but you, and you. And that's when Silvestri, who had stepped out of the bar, pulled her knife, came back in the bar, her magical dagger, by the way, and tried to stab Morgan in the back. Ah! Does that continue the battle? Does it end it there? Does the ghost break free, take his ukulele? Maybe we'll decide that on another night. Maybe we'll finish that story. But there, I want you to all think about that scene, like as you're walking by that tavern and thinking about going inside, having just finished your quest, and there is a fight between 3/4 people. A ghost, a bull of a fighter, a foppish bard with a rapier, and a rogue with a ukulele. I think we're gonna end that here tonight. I've got some more things we're gonna do. We're gonna do some crazy stuff next week as well. We're gonna continue more stories. We're gonna make other things happen. We're gonna start at some other locations, and we're gonna just make this world. Just everyone, go ahead and bet on the outcome. Go to our Facebook, say who do you want to win. Get on our Discord, and we'll figure it out. We'll let you know who wins this battle next week as we start a whole nother story. Well, my friends, thank you very much for joining me tonight on this new journey of Decide Your Personal Endangerment. We're going to do this for the month of May and into June before we head off onto the great journey of the Dungeons and Dragons. Finally, after all this time, we are actually going to do the Dungeons and Dragons D&D tour to Scotland and England. And it's going to be great. We are going to take videos. We're going to be posting as much as we can. We should have some pretty good Wi-Fi where we're at. So we're going to be posting. We are talking about doing some other things as well. And by things, what I mean is that we are looking, this is not set in stone, but we are also looking at, now I know some of you are going, okay, I can't afford to go to Europe right now, but we're looking at doing a week, like a 4-day event in New Orleans, which of course would be significantly cheaper than doing an event in Europe. And if you're local to New Orleans, then you don't even need to get the hotel room, but we're looking at a place where in the quarter where we will meet up. We'll do a ghost tour. We'll play D&D. The next day we'll have a feast. We'll have a ghost tour. We'll play some games. We'll go to a cemetery tour. We'll play some more games, and we'll go to the garden district, the not as creepy garden district, and there might be a banana assassin, there might be a Jan, But all of the people, this is going to be during the Louisiana Renaissance Fair. And so then we will all go to the Louisiana Renaissance Fair for their final weekend. And that would be in December. And so we're looking into that. It's not set in stone yet, but that is our American adventure. Obviously, we're working on it right now. This is an idea, and I hope to pull it all together as soon as possible. I really hope to have it. If we haven't solidified it by August, because I want to be able to have it solidified by Gen Con with whatever hotel we're going to work with. But it's in the works, people. It's in the works. So all the Dungeon Masters, of course, will all be Renaissance Fair performers. We've got so many people from Nat 21. We've got Tommy, Melissa, Christina Cola, Shakespeare, Kitty Chaos. We've got so many people who are going to be in New Orleans at that time, and we would love to bring you all together. And it looks like it'll be like a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then of course goes into the weekend where we would just go to the fair, and we will get you to the fair, and it'll be a ton of fun. So yeah, that's in the works, and would love to see you all there if you can. Let me see, just check out some of the comments here. Yeah, I don't know if I'd want to go to that tavern, right? Can't wait for the next one. No, thanks so much. Saina. Oh, nice. Yes. D&D in actual castles. Yes. I'm gonna pop that here. I'll post it up real quick. Of course, we have that's right, I'm one of the people who does Ren Adventures, and we have a Dungeons and Dragons Scotland and England Adventure by Day, Game by Night, July 1 through 8 this year. It's going to be awesome. You decide your own personal endangerment, and it is going to be a ton of fun. We've been waiting to do it for literally since before the pandemic. So yeah, we're going to go to castles, cathedrals. We're going to the oldest pub in Carlisle. We're going to stone circles, and there's a lot of things that had to change because as we got out of COVID, we started talking to people and seeing if we could do the trip again. And then it turned out that like one or two castles have literally been shut down completely because they just couldn't afford to stay open and all that kind of stuff. Red Fair and Louisiana cuisine. That was the idea, that we're going to go down there to the quarter. Not only will we play a bunch of games, but also you'll have the free time. And if you want to hang out with us, we'll go wander around the quarter. We'll do some stuff. It's going to be great. There's some fantastic breakfast places, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So yeah, we're trying to make it happen, and we're trying to we're just trying to put it all together right now. We just kind of yeah, let's do that. So yes. Will I be at Renaissance Fairs? Absolutely. I will be at the Tennessee Renaissance Fair the month of May. I'm also doing the second weekend of the New Jersey Fair. That's the first weekend of June. And then I'm definitely going to hunker down and make sure everything goes right with the tour that's in July. But a bunch of us Nat 21ers are going to be at New Jersey as well that second weekend. So if you can make it, love to see you all there. We're going to just do a very laid back kind of just hang out. So we're just we got too busy to really plan something big. So we're just going to hang out. We're going to have a lot of fun. Low stress for everyone. Let's see. It's a good thing we know a great place to stay while we're there. Yes, Reverend Tommy. We do know. But yeah, we'll probably stay at the hotel, Let's see. Time, hope it lines up with time out for school. Yes. Well, that's true. So it would be, we want to make it during the Louisiana Maritime Fair because we'll all be there already. So it would be December 7, 8, 9, then goes into the last weekend of the Renaissance Fair. So I hope that works out. Let us know. Talk to us on Discord and let us know if that works. Wait, I think it's a good idea. I hope it is. All right, my friends. Well, yes, it does. Yeah, and December 11th. That's the last weekend. All so far. All right. Well, And then I do want to let you know, I mean, far off in the future, I will be attending Gen Con. I will be performing there, as well as just hanging out and having a good time. Let me see what else. Steampunk event in August. Oh gosh, the dates. Middle of August. I just got signed on for it. It is the Key City Steampunk Festival. It's in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. Ton of fun. I've done it before. Great time. Run around the hotel dressed up in steampunk stuff. This is what steampunk stuff looks like. I don't know. Maybe. So it's a lot of fun. Some great performers as well who are going to be there. I know Frenchie and the Punk band's going to be there. They're awesome. Madame also will be there reading tarot. So we're going to have a great time. That's middle of August. And then I will be at the Maryland Renaissance Fair for the entire run. So I'm very happy to be there. I'm super pleased. And it's going to be a great, great time. Maryland's one of the most fantastic festivals. And Dice Nights, my friends. Dice Nights. Your friends of mine are going to be there for weekend... I want to say weekend 1 and weekend 3. That's a live action role-playing game where we help support them, and we're good friends with almost everybody there who runs it. So it's going to be a great time. Hope to see you all there. All right, my friends. Tell you what, that is our show for tonight. We're gonna place some bets on who wins. Talk to us in the Discord, the Nat 21 Discord. It's Nat 21 Adventures. We're on Facebook. We're on Twitch. You can check out the episodes on YouTube. And until then, my friends, win a natural 21. Win a nat 20 will not do. You are most definitely going to need a nat 20. Where's my camera? A nat 12? No. How about that one? A nat 21. All right. Good night, everybody. Oh. We're going to play a video to end this all. Here we go. End generic outro.